Now, Friday's attack is disturbingly similar to another attack on New York police last year in Times Square. The group video captured a group of migrants pummeling and kicking two police officers in a sickening display of violence. 8 people were busted in that attack. All right, for more on all this, we're joined now by Joe Cardinale, retired lieutenant commander with the NYPD. So, Joe, the police commissioner says this attack happened when 2 NYPD officers tried to stop what they call a wolf pack-style robbery. What is that?
Oh, it's when the group of them get together and act like a pack of wolves. They know what they have to do. They go after their prey, which is the target, and nothing really stops them. They have one agenda: to do what they have to do. And right now in this environment, this is what happens, Elizabeth. This is what I don't understand, how the mayor sits there and like he's so surprised by this. I mean, we warned about this years ago when we started letting these migrants in, these illegal migrants coming in. Of course, they're going to have the children and everything. And now they're growing up. They see what's going on. They see there are no repercussions for the acts that they take. I mean, they're brazen, as you saw in the attack last year, and you see it in this attack. They're flipping their gang signs. Last year, they were flipping the bird as they got out of jail and everything. But this is what happens when you have a lawless society inside, these groups, and this is organized crime. Make no mistake about it.
And what's so striking about this? It's Times Square. There are people everywhere. This wasn't in the middle of the night in some dark, secluded street. This is the brilliantly lit, Times Square with a ton of people around, and they are attacking police officers with scooters, basketballs, and bottles. The police commissioner called it a deliberate, targeted attack, not low-level crime. She said this is, quote, organized crime.
It is, and she's correct. This is organized crime on every level that you can imagine. They are, they are emulating the people that are above them, and this is like it's like a Fagin, it's like a Fagin atmosphere over here. They are so entrenched into what these gang members do that they want to be just like them, and there is no room in our society for these type of thugs. And just, there was another incident in Times Square, if you remember, where shots were fired by another one, and somebody was injured with that,
right,
because in the busy day in Times Square. This should never happen.
Okay, these teenagers who were arrested, by the way, some of them aren't even teenagers. One was 12 years old, was suspected in a string of robberies in Central Park. They were all staying at the Row Hotel, a hotel near Times Square, where all 1,300 rooms are now used to house migrants at taxpayer expense. There have been past reports that the hotel's overrun with people drinking, doing drugs, that crime is happening, right out in the hallways and the stairwells. The city of New York is paying a lot of money to house these migrants in that hotel.
They absolutely are, and it's to tune of billions of dollars. And when you have the likes of the city council and you have Albany with the bail reform and everything else, it's the perfect storm for anybody who wants to commit a crime over here. And the fact that they don't do anything, they want to take the gang database away from the NYPD.
Why?
Now, this is because they feel that it's a violation of everybody's rights and everything. And not only do they want to take the gang database away, they want to tell everybody who's on that database, this is what they have on you. This is how far to the left and how out of control we have gone in society.
All right.
And this is crazy.
Yeah, it is crazy and very disturbing, especially the youth, the ages of these kids, who, by the way, when they were sitting in jail awaiting, to be processed, we're posting selfies, with a cell phone of them flashing gang signs. So that's what we're dealing with.
Why do they have a cell phone is my question.
Precisely.
Why do they even have a cell phone in jail?
Very good question. There was no answer from the mayor to that question today. All right, Joe Cardinale, thank you so much. Really appreciate it.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.